Hello and good morning and welcome to Royal Oak Stables. I've just been looking on the internet, they're doing some paperwork, and questions I keep seeing over and over and over again is horseback riding a sport? Well, yes, it is a sport. Certainly not a competitive sport. It is more considered a leisure sport. What I mean by that is, although you don't compete, may not want to compete in either rodeos or English competition, you're still competing in a leisure sport. What is a leisure sport? Well, you see it every day. You see people go out and play golf, or go fishing, or go hunting. Well, even though they're not competing, it's still a sport, and so is horseback riding. Another question that's come up is, you see a lot of it out there, is people thinking that English riding is better than Western and Western is better than English. Well, to be truthful with you, they're both the same. It's just a discipline that you choose and you want to explore. Western saddles are a working saddle, certainly for cattle ranches and so forth. And the English saddle is made for, well, basically competitive jumping and dressage. Certainly, neither one is better than the other. It's just a matter of opinion, and it's a matter of preference. That's all. Another thing we want to talk about here today too is owning the responsibility of a horse. Although many people may tell you that owning a horse is relatively easy, it's not. It's a change of lifestyle. It is a lifestyle unto its own. To give an example, I've got 40 years of horseback riding experience, or competitive experience. Western, English, rodeo, English competition, English hunter, whatever. I've done it. But here's the bottom line. Owning a horse is the best thing, the suggestion I can give you is go to a stable where they lease horses, and lease a horse for, I don't know, 3-6 months. See if it's what you really want to do. See if it's a horse is what that you really want to own a horse that bad and are willing to go the extra mile to own this horse. Now remember, owning a horse is a lot of responsibility. I mean, it's not like a dog. You buy a dog and you throw him in the backyard and that's it. A horse has to be tended to every day. Well, so does a dog, but a horse has to be attended to. So let's talk about that for a few minutes. Okay, just say you've done this leasing and you're ready to buy a horse. Before you buy this horse, there are a few things you need to know. One, is the temperament of the horse. 2, is this horse sound? And 3, what kind of horse do I really want? And what do I want to do with that horse? Horses can range from anywhere from a horse given to you to upwards of thousands to hundreds of thousands of dollars. I've seen some horses go $1,500. I've seen them go $65,000. I've seen them go millions of dollars, to be honest with you. Like I say, it depends on what you want to do with the animal. Now, the first step in buying a horse is relatively, do you want to look and see what's out there? Don't be sold on the very first horse you may run into. Don't be fooled by, oh, he's beautiful, or though he may have the right markings. Shop around. You want to get a horse that's matched to you. And from experience, I've always found, take somebody with you, somebody experienced, somebody that knows horses. And you remember the old rule: 2 eyes are better than one, or 2 pairs of eyes are better than 1 pair. They can see things you may not see. And being more experienced, they can tell the horse's temperament and if this horse is right for you or not. remember, the horse that you may be after may not be the horse for you. Remember, these people want to sell this horse. Alright, once you buy this horse, you want to get him back, you need to have a place to keep this horse. Now, whether you stable a horse or you plan to keep the horse at home, there are fees involved. What I mean by that is stable fees can run you anywhere from excuse me, from $200 to $450 a month. That means your fees included and stuff, but you know, you still need to get in there and clean that stall out and so forth. Now, whether you choose to take this horse home with you or have a facility at home, well, then you now have not only you have to clean the stall, which you should do anyway. You're going to have feeding bills, you're going to have vet bills, you're going to have farrier bills. These are something that have to be done. You've got to have shots for the horse every year, and you've got to have shoes on that horse. And of course, if you buy this horse, the horse is probably not going to come with tax, so there's another expense. And you're going to have to keep buying this stuff for the horse, care products and everything. So it's something to consider. Horses aren't cheap, and neither is the maintenance. You need to think about these and talk to somebody who owns a horse and what's involved in owning that horse. Now, if you stable your horse, like I said, at a stables, some of these things will be done for you at a reasonable price. Now, at home, it means you're going to be responsible for doing all these things. One thing you always want to do when you go in to clean a stall is after you clean it, you want to move around the stall, make sure there's no protruding nails or stuff that will injure your horse, or spiders and stuff like that. You want to eliminate all that and make sure that water and food trays are clean and fresh water installed. These are practical things that you will learn over the course of owning a horse or leasing a horse. You will know these things. You will be experienced with them. Then there's safety. Before you go on any ride or do any event or any training, see to make sure your tack is ready to go for that ride or go into that training. Keep your tack clean, keep it oiled, keep your helmet in a safe, usable condition. If you wear a vest like I do, make sure it's in safe condition to use. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Now, as far as trail riding, you know, as we discussed before, it is a sport. Safety also means looking out for the horse. Now, a horse's only defense and attack or anything is to flee. So be mindful of your surroundings, be mindful what's ahead of you, watch out for hazards. Any horseman will tell you that. If they're not, they shouldn't be on a horse. But that about covers it. I hope you've enjoyed this brief video. You know, I'm sorry. It's 2 o'clock in the morning here and I'm half asleep and I can't think straight. But if you enjoy these videos and if you like this video, subscribe. We'll be putting more up. We're a brand new channel. Thank you for watching. God bless, and keep riding and keep safe. Later.